Hey guys, welcome back. So I recently just moved. So in this move, I got some new bookshelves for my office. So in today's video, we're just going to be organizing the books and putting them away in their little spots. So before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more book videos. So my little assistant is very sleepy today. So she's going to be hanging out in my reading chair. She won't be very much help. No. Hello. Okay. So here it is in all its glory. It's not a ton, or it doesn't feel like a ton, but it felt like a ton when I was like, it was on the other, they all were stacked on the other side of the room. And it felt like a lot when I was like pushing them all over here. I figured it'd be easier to sort them in front of the bookcase and then kind of maybe put away as I go. Not sure how long this is going to take. I'm curious to see if I'll be able to finish it today or if I will kind of work on it slowly. But yeah, so I guess let's just get started. So I think that I'm going to maybe divide them up by genre. I feel like that might be easier to like organize. Okay, so this is just a box set, so we might just get this out of the way. Okay, so box set I think is there. I might try and move like another series there just to get it up and out of the way. There has to be an easier way. I'm not really sure, like so I got these bookshelves. These are, these bookshelves are from Target. They were only $35 per one, which, I mean, I thought was super cheap. I'm pretty excited. So on this opposite wall, if I need more book space, then I can put more bookshelves over there. Because I don't know if all of these books are going to fill this up or not. I'm actually really curious to see if they'll fit. This is Lemony Snicket, the full box set. Maybe we should do series here. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be organizing by genre. So this is young adult. So let's just put this here for now. Yeah, so Harry Potter, those are big and clunky. So let's move those out of the way. I'm thinking we'll do, so this is the Court of Thorns and Roses. So we have that one here. And this kind of makes me think like a little like Court of Thorns and Roses-y. So this, it's not charged, but when it's like a little moon and it's supposed to light up. So I thought that kind of went well together. I thought that was kind of cute. Okay, so let's stack Harry Potter here. But I don't know if that's where I'm going to want it, but I'm just going to do that to kind of like get it out of the way. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like the colorfulness, kind of like all, I feel like it goes together. I know I have, oh, here we go. So I have the Hufflepuff edition of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Isn't that cool? And then this is the Hogwarts Library. It's like a box set that has like Fantastic Beasts, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Tales of Beedle and the Bard. So I think the black one is a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put that one down first. Oh no! Of course it doesn't fit. Here. We're mixing series. Let's try and do like what I actually said I was going to do and divvy up by like type or genre. So first I feel like if I just take out all of like my nonfiction, I don't have a ton of nonfiction. I don't really read nonfiction very often, but I feel like that will kind of cut down on the bulk. Those don't count. I feel like I had more, oh, right behind me. Okay, last one. Okay, so those I think are all of the nonfictions. We hope. So I have some thoughts. So I was planning on doing like a shelf for book of the month books, like a shelf for kind of like classics, and then a shelf for kind of like old time romances, like 90s type romances, just so I feel like their cover art and stuff is so different. But maybe I could have them in a different section of my actual romance section. Okay, so now let's kind of divvy out all of the like like young adult, and like below, because those are I feel like would be considered like not young adult, but maybe like children's. So let's do that. So Alive in the Attic, I feel like that's like children's. Oh, these are young adult. I haven't read this series yet, but I found this at a Goodwill, the full series, and so I picked it up because like, well, they're not in order now, but when they're in order, they have like this really cool picture. But it's the Mortal Instruments whatever series. I haven't read them yet, so I don't know if they're good. I intend to at some point. I feel like it's one of those things that like I never read like when I was a teenager. I don't even know when they came out. I don't even know if I was a teenager when they came out. But I haven't read them yet, but I intend to. But I just think that the cover art's really cool. So, but I believe that they are young adult. Oh, good old Twilight. You're young adult. Oh, these are like those 90s romance books that I was talking about with the funny cover art on the back. So, so maybe we'll do romance type books there. I'm not sure. I haven't read this one either yet. I pick up so many books from like Goodwills and stuff and then like just don't really read them. Last Chance Library. I feel like this is like fiction, but I don't know why I feel like it's a like pseudo romance. Like it's on the edge. So that might go up there. Romance. Oh, Stardew Valley guidebook. That's nonfiction. Oh my gosh. This one I got from the Bookworm box a couple months ago, I think. I was not expecting this one to be, this was not a romance book. So this was the first one, and then there's a second one. I would consider the second one a romance book. This one was not a romance book. So if you go to read this one, trigger warning, it has a bunch of domestic violence in it. Was not expecting that. Okay, and then we have types of things that are kind of like, so I'm going to do like a fiction pile. So for me, I feel like romance is kind of different than fiction. I prefer romance, but like just fiction type books, I'm gonna put those in their own section. I got this one, so if you see any that have this big ugly sticker, I intend to take these stickers off, but I haven't had time. But my local Walmart has been having bargain bins, like for $5.97. And so I keep picking up random hardcover books from there. But I need to take those stickers off. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh, I have these plate things too that I want to put up. Woo. So I'm going to put those somewhere. I got this from an estate sale. I don't know why, I was just drawn to it. Oh, and I have this one too. This one's a moose. My favorite animal. The question being, is Outlander a romance? I feel like it could be historical fiction. Or time travel. I don't know. That's a tough one. See, that's the problem for me with like divvying up by genre, is like I can't quite decide what is what. Like in my mind, at least. Because I like the first one as like a romance book for Outlander, but then like 2 and 3, I didn't really feel like there was very much like romance in them. And I remember 2 and 3 like being so draggy. But I found 4 of them at a secondhand store and they were really cheap and I couldn't pass them up. So I was thinking I might give them another try. Oh, the love hypothesis. Okay, I think Gallant is young adult. I've seen it both ways. I've seen it as like fiction for like adults, but then I've seen it on a bunch of young adult like lists. So I'm not quite sure where this one lands, but I think I'm gonna go with young adult. Oh, and the same with Book of Night. I can't decide because she typically does like young adult, and I think this is supposed to be like her adult novel, but I've started reading it and it's, in my opinion, it's very like juvenile. So I think this one I'm also going to consider young adult. Oh my god, another one. Okay, this is another one that they said that this author typically does like young adult type books. And this is like her like going into like the adult type books. But again, I started reading this and to me it's very juvenile. So I am going to consider this as, it's a river enchanted. I'm going to consider this as young adult as well. Manga. It says teen on the back. I've been wanting to get into this, but I haven't had a chance yet. So, but I'm going to consider it young adult because it says teen on the back. I found this one at an estate sale, and I thought the cover was so like, what? And I just couldn't pass it up. I have no idea what it's about. So I've been, every time I go to like a secondhand store or a garage sale, which is like constantly, it's what I like to do on the weekends, is go to secondhand stores and stuff. I always pick up, or I've started to pick up Book of the Month Club books that I like, or that I'm interested in. I'm gonna have like maybe a shelf, and I've started subscribing to Book of the Month as well. But I kind of dig their vibe. Like, I don't know. It's just such a specific, like, vibe, having, like, the things on the top, and then, like, their nice hardcovers, and they have, like, which I didn't know this before, they have, like, the little emboss, and so I think that's kind of cool. So I think if I see one, and, like, it's a good price, and it's a book I'm interested in, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna have a specific shelf for Book of the Month, and I'm gonna put them in order of, like, the month and the year they came out. Almost done. Oh, you can't even see. Last stack. Let's see. Oh, I have this too. This is Alfred Hitchcock's Library of Mystery. I'll probably put that with like the old time books. And I have a couple of other things I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting on the shelf or not. I don't know if I'm going to have room. But I have the Hamilton, like, book. If you have the chance to see Hamilton, the musical, it's my favorite. Love it. We've been to it twice. Highly recommend it. And I also have Atlas Obscura. So not really sure where I'm going to put these. I also have a couple of cookbooks, Harry Potter and Friends, and then, The Art of Walt Disney. But yeah, unless this can sit like on the bottom shelf, I don't know if this big boy is going to be able to go on the shelf. Okay, so we're organized. I took a little break. I'm already feeling like, this is a lot, man. Okay. I can't handle much. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. You can't see the top shelf. When I get there, I will move the camera, but I figure we'll work from the bottom and just kind of go up from there. I'm thinking that Harry Potter, maybe I'll put down below. Oh, maybe down below will be like young adult, and then more adult as we get higher. Hi. What are you doing? Come here. You want to help? My pretty girl. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So I might move Harry Potter down a shelf because it kind of does bother me that this didn't fit here. And in the bottom shelf, I made it taller. So I think I'm going to move that. How does that look? Yeah. Good for now. Oh, it's perfect. Oh my gosh. There's like half an inch between this and the edge. That makes me happy. Okay, so we got that. I like this, but I don't know what to put next to it. Okay, so these are the Book of the Month Club books that I have. So I want to sort, so maybe I'll stack them, but I want to sort them by when they came out. I think I'm going to do hardcovers on this shelf, and then maybe backflow, or maybe soft covers on top. I feel like in my head, it's like, oh, softback books are like smaller, so they should be up higher. Oh, but this one has a pair, and it's softback, but it's small, so maybe this one I'll put with the softbacks. I also like height-wise to be next to each other, so that's kind of what I'm going for. It bothers me that Circe and Song of Achilles aren't the same height, because I want to put them next to each other, but they're not the same height, and I like things to be the same height. I need to actually read those. Since they have such a prominent spot on my shelf, I need to actually read it and see if I like it. Okay, so let's focus on the next half. I already have some things up here. I don't know if you can see, I have my fake plant. A little yoga person that I love, and that's a ceramic Christmas tree. Oh, and I have to make room. I ordered, see, this made me think of it. I ordered the Illumicrate special edition box of 3 of Emily Henry's books. And so I'm gonna have to rearrange this whole thing. Or I'm gonna have to either make room for them or have like an idea of where I want them. 'Cause I have that coming. Okay, I know these ones aren't romance, but the colors are so like colorful and kind of romancy that I feel like it fits, so that's what's happening. Just like circling around. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm so bad at making decisions. Okay, I think I'm going to do non-fiction and more kind of like classics. I don't know where to put Dune. I have a bunch of little books. Maybe he'll go through little books. Oh, same with 1984. The question being, should I push them back or should I bring them forward a little bit? I don't know what looks more natural. Maybe someday I'll go through and I will organize by author, last name. Today's not that day. Okay, this shelf's gonna be our randos. The ones that I don't want them anywhere else. Maybe this will be the start of my 90s romance. Or it's not really even 90s. I think this one came out in 2000 something, but I saw it at a thrift store, of course. And the cover and the title, I had to buy it. I saw it and it was Trouble in Texas, and I sent my husband a picture of it, and I was like, I wonder what the trouble in Texas is. And he's like, only one way to find out. So I bought it. And I'm almost like 70% of the way through and like not very good. Oh, I still have more room there. Okay, so I know this doesn't look organized. I know I have like no rhyme or reason, but I swear in my head, I'm happy with this. Oh! It's okay. Nothing broke, I promise. Why did I feel like that took so long? So like I think I said, I like to move things around a lot and kind of jumble things around. I'm not much of an organizer when it comes to my books. I just kind of like it to visually please me. And so I feel pretty happy with it right now. I may do a little bit of moving around as things annoy me. But as for now, here is my new bookshelf. This is my new set. And I am very excited to film in here. Well, thanks for spending your time with me today. Hope that I wasn't too scatterbrained and kind of overwhelmed with this. Really appreciate you spending your time with me, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.